WIBTA for not sharing my inheritance with my emotionally cruel family members. Am I the asshole for not sharing my inheritance with my family? I, 23F, recently inherited a lump sum from my grand aunt, in the seven-figure range. On top of that, she left me as the sole beneficiary of her life insurance, which also racked up a considerable amount. The reason she left all of it to me was because I was the only one to take care of her in her final days. I was basically taking care of her whenever I'd get back from uni as a thanks for her letting me stay in her house, but even before that it would often be me to visit her, write to her, etc. Never anybody else from my family, as they would often be too busy working or rendezvousing across the world. Anyways, she didn't have any children or really anybody after her husband passed back in the early stages of the virus, so there was really no obvious inheritor of her will. Most of the family assumed it would be divided amongst her nieces and nephews. Oh boy, how that did not happen. After her passing in January, we held an intimate funeral which had this strangely happy aura in the air. Coming from my family members. Her lawyer contacted us around mid-late February, around 9 members, I being the only grandchild there amongst the aunts and uncles, including my father. We all got an envelope. Theirs contained a big shame on you for basically leaving her to suffer, whereas mine left a check for well a lot. When the lawyer announced who would be receiving her full estate, eyes widened, tears were cried, the whole 9 yards. And everybody was either trying to get close to me or mindlessly yelling for how I manipulated her in her weak state. Later in the week, I got bombarded with messages to share her assets, but the thing is I don't want to. I took care of her, I helped her, I was kind to her, whereas all of them, they were dismissive of her 24/7, so would I be the asshole if I decline?